Hello from the Pampas shooting range in Osijek, Croatia, where we have the European Champions League competition. You have joined us to see the trap gold medal match between Team Italy and Team Great Britain. This is a completely new competition with a new format, a new concept of how we shoot competitions, and I will do my best to explain to you later on how this all works. My name is Elena Allen, and I would like you to enjoy the next hour and a half watching our trap athletes compete against one another. We are watching Ivona Plavsic announcing the athletes onto the shooting range. So the first team to enter the firing points are Team Italy, represented by Maura De Filippis, Jessica Rossi, Massimo Fabrizi, Silvana Stanco, and their coach Marco Conti. Their opposing team are Team Great Britain, represented by Aaron Hedin, Ellie Seward, Matthew Coward-Holy, Abby Ling, and their coach Marco Micheli. The two teams qualified for the gold medal match in their semi-finals yesterday, and we have gold medal at stake and the prize of €10,000 for the winning team. The team in the second position will still take away a silver medal and €7,500. So let me introduce also the juries and referees for this match. So the jury in charge is Kurt Sjoblom. The referee in charge is Christophe Busch from France. The VAR jury is Melise Girard, and the RTS jury is Ghislaine Briez. And you can see our jury and referee on the screen right now. They've been doing an excellent job. We have had no problems, no complaints, and it's always lovely to know the competition is running well and the athletes are happy. So the way this competition is going to run will be there are 4 athletes in each team, as you could see, 2 male, 2 female. The match will be divided into stages with 4 individual duels between each of the 2 opponent teams. There will be 2 duels among the men and 2 among the women. The duels will start with the men's category, with the athletes with bib number 1, followed by women with bib number 1, W1, women 1, followed by men with bib 2 and women with bib 2. This was all decided before the competition started by coaches. The way the points are scored in the individual duel are each athlete will shoot a maximum of 25 targets. There's 5 targets in each series. After each series, the athletes with most points. Oh, it's a first miss from Maura De Filippis. So as you can see, hopefully on your screen, I don't have any graphics, but I hope you have, so you can see. So each series of 5 targets will have 2 points at the end of it, and the athlete with the maximum amount of hits will get 2 points. If the athletes are tied, the 2 points will be split between them, so they will get 1 point each. The first athlete to get to 6 points will be announced the winner, and the winning athlete will then win 1 point for the team, for the national team. So the first team to reach 3 points will be announced the overall winner, and it will take the gold medal and the cash prize. So we join in the shooting with both of the athletes having shot 2 targets, with Aaron being ahead this moment in time. He is about to take his 3rd shot and he hits the straight target. So Aaron has hit 3 targets out of 3, and Mauro De Filippis of Italy 2 targets out of 3. We have 2 more targets to go in this series to find out which way the 2 points get awarded, whether Team Aaron from GBR will take the 2 points or whether they will be split between the athletes we've seen on our screens. So 1 more target left, and Mauro De Filippis of Italy has to hit this target, or the 2 points will go to Aaron Heading from Great Britain. And he misses, which means it doesn't matter whether Aaron hits or misses his next target, but Aaron has now won the first series, and the 2 points go to Aaron. He leads by 2 points to 0. This is Team GBR supporting their teammates and waiting to shoot next. So now the next series of 5 targets will start, and again we will have 2 points at the end of it, which will either be taken by one of the athletes or split between the 2 of them. And the first person to reach the 6 targets, to be awarded 6 points, will be the overall winner of this duel and will get 1 point for the team. If the points are equal at the end of the 5th sequence, so after they've shot 25 targets, if they're both on the same amount of points, which would be 5 points each, then we will go into a sudden death shoot-off. When the teams are equal, so if both of the teams are on 2 points each, then we will have a mixed team duel, which will also go till one of the teams gets 6 points. So whoever gets to 6 points will then be announced the overall winner. But we are still quite a long way from that, and if we need to go back to that, we will do. But for now, let's rejoin our athletes. Aaron is about to shoot his 3rd target of the 2nd series, and they are neck and neck. Aaron on 3 targets and Mauro De Filippis on 3 targets as well. So 3 hits for both of the athletes with 2 targets to go. And it's a hit of a straight target for Aaron, with Mauro following on. And it's a miss. So he's giving Great Britain a chance to try and claim the next 2 points. So if Aaron hits his next target, he will take the 2 points. And he does. So Aaron Heading will claim the 2 points, which will put him ahead. He is now on 4 points to Mauro De Filippis of Italy, 0 points. And we will start the next series of 5 targets. And again, we have 2 points to be decided after they shoot the 5 targets. Each athlete in each series, they will get 2 left, 2 right, and 1 straight target, which are randomly selected from any station. And this is the first miss for Aaron. And Mauro De Filippis has hit his and is getting ready to take his 2nd target of this series. and he hits that. So he's now hit 2 out of 2 targets, and Aaron is about to take his second target, and he hits that as well. So the Italian athlete is 1 target ahead at the moment, with 3 more targets to go and 2 points at the end of this. And another hit for the Italian athlete, who needs to win this, or at least equal the match to stay in the individual duel. So 3 targets hit for Mauro and 2 targets for Aaron, who is 1 target behind the Italian competitor. Mauro De Filippis is 43 years old. He's won multiple medals on the world stage, most notable being he was silver at the World Championships in Lonato in 2019, first in the World Cup final in Alain in 2019. He has gold World Cup medals from Osijek in 2021, Changwon 2019 and Lonato 2010. Aaron Hedin, on the other hand, is 36 years of age. He won World Cups in Malta in 2018 and Alain in 2013. We're just watching the last target being hit in this series, and Mauro De Filippis of Italy will claim the 2 points after this series of 5 targets. So the score now is Aaron Hedin of Great Britain on 4 points, with Mauro De Filippis of Italy on 2. And we will start the next series of 5 targets. Aaron's just walked onto the wrong station. So after readjusting, we can proceed with the this individual duel. So Aaron was also silver at the European Championships in Lonato in 2019. And he was 3rd at the European Games in Minsk in 2019. So both athletes are very experienced, highly decorated, with medals that is. So a tough match, with Mauro just missing his first target out. So with 4 targets still to go, Aaron is ahead by 1 target. And Aaron hits the straight target on station 2, with Mauro shooting a lovely left target. So 2 hits to Aaron, 1 to Mauro, 3 targets to go, with 2 points at the end of this series to be decided. And another hit for Aaron. Yes, the athletes are in their stride. Lovely to watch them hitting the targets. So we have 2 targets left in this series to see who can claim the 2 points. And another hit for Aaron Hedin of Great Britain, with Mauro De Filippis following on with a lovely hit as well of a right-handed target. So 1 target to go. If Aaron hits this, then he will get the 2 points and a win, and his team will be awarded the highly desirable 1 point. And Aaron hits his last target. He's going to claim the 2 points. He will be ahead of this in this individual match. He's won it now with a score of 6 points to 2, and Aaron's win gives Team Great Britain 1 point overall. So the first team to get to 3 points will be announced the winner of this gold medal match, and will walk away with a gold medal and a cash prize of €10,000. So the next individual duel will be between Jessica Rossi of Italy. She needs very little introduction. And Ellie Seward of Great Britain. So Ellie is just getting her cartridges, whereas Jessica is already ready and she's on the shooting range waiting, rearing to go. We're shooting some of the highlights from the individual match which has just taken place between Aaron Hedin and Mauro De Filippis of Italy. Oh, and it's lovely to see the handshake at the end of the first individual duel. Well done, Aaron, and commiserations to Mauro. A Pirazzi, 2 Pirazzi guns. Oh. So the athletes are just getting ready for their match, clearing the guns and getting themselves ready to start. So we have a maximum of 25 targets in this individual duel. 5 series of 5 targets each. That's the maximum length it can go to. If the scores are equal after the 25 targets, we will go into a head-to-head, into a sudden death shoot-off. So Jessica Rossi started the competition with a hit, and Ellie Seward of Great Britain has just missed her first target out. So at the end of the 5 targets in this first series, we will have 2 points up for grabs. And Jessica's hit 2 out of 2 targets. And it's a no target. So Ellie has to repeat it. A very tense sort of kind of matches, which are more similar to shoot-offs than the individual competitions trap and skeet shooters are used to shooting, which makes it that much more interesting, I suppose, for the viewers to watch, but that much more nerve-wracking for the actual athletes who are taking part in the individual duels. And it's another hit for Jessica Rossi, who's hit 3 out of 3 targets, and another hit for Ellie Seward. Jessica is slightly ahead still with 1 target, by 1 target, and 2 targets are remaining in this first series of 5 targets, with 2 points up for grabs at the end of it. Lovely left target, for left hit for Jessica, 4 to 4. And Ellie's hit hers as well, so it's down to the last target. If Jessica hits this, then she will win the 2 points, because we already have a miss from Ellie earlier on. Oh, and she misses that. So let's see if Ellie needs to hit this to split the points, to be even with Jessica, and she does that. So the 2 athletes have both hit 4 targets each after the 5 targets they've shot of this first series. So the 2 points are split between them. So Jessica Rossi of Italy is on 1 point, and so is Ellie Seward of Great Britain on 1 point as well. So we move on to the second series of 5 shots, and Ellie of Great Britain hits the first target with Jessica to follow. Yes, and it's a hit for Jessica as well. Ellie is the youngest shooter of this gold medal match. She is only 25 years old. I'm sure it'll be an invaluable experience for her. Jessica is 31 years of age, a highly decorated athlete. She won the Olympic medal, the Olympic gold in London 2012. She has lots and lots and lots of medals to her name. She was the world champion in Moscow in 2017, and Ellie has just dropped a target. She won the World Championships in Lima in 2013, Maribor in 2009. She's a gold medalist from the World Cup final in Cairo 2022, Alain 2011. She was first at the World Cup in Osijek in 2021. She won gold at World Cup in Acapulco in 2019, Beijing in 2011, Zul 2008. She was the European champion in Zul in 2013, Osijek in 2009, and she has many, many, many other medals. Jessica's just missed one target, which has put her level with Ellie of Great Britain. So it's down to the last target again to see how the 2 points are divided, and Ellie Seward of Great Britain hits her last target, and if Jessica does the same, the 2 points will be split. And Jessica does. So the 2 points are split between the two athletes, and Jessica Rossi from Italy is on 2 points, and so is Ellie Seward from Great Britain. So it's 2 points each. The first athlete to get to 6 points will be the winner of this individual duel, and that athlete will claim 1 point for their team. Team Great Britain leads with 1 point at the moment over Team Italy. So the first team to 3 points will be the overall winner and will walk away with a gold medal and a prize of 10,000 euros. If, however, the score is equal after the 4 individual matches have been shot, so it's 2 points each, then we will go to mixed team duel. So we are shooting now the next series of 5 targets with 1 hit each. 4 targets to go for Ellie, and Jessica has just hit her second target, and so has Ellie. So it's 2 hits each, 3 more targets to go with 2 points to be decided. This is a very closely fought competition. Head to head, not much separating the 2 shooters at the moment. It's a nice hit from Jessica Rossi. Quite a sharp left target there. And a hit for Ellie. So 3 hits each, 2 targets to go. Ellie is obviously not as experienced as Jessica. She hasn't been to as many big international competitions, but hopefully this will all change with her great shooting here. She was part of the bronze medal winning European team at the European Championships in Larnaca in 2022. Well, Jessica's just dropped 1 target, so Ellie is actually ahead of her with 1 target to go. Let's see if Ellie can claim the 2 points at the end of these 5 targets. And Jessica misses another one. So that just hands the 2 points to Ellie Seward of Great Britain. And Ellie Seward of Great Britain is now ahead by 2 points. And I suppose you wouldn't really expect to see that, but things can change as we start from 0 on the next series of targets. Nothing has been decided. There's a long way to go, possibly, and Jessica Rossi is experienced enough to be able to turn this around. But Ellie, I think, is doing incredibly well. And it's a hit for Ellie, who started the next series of 5 targets with a lovely hit, and it's a miss for Jessica Rossi. Well, this is a real chance for Team Great Britain to race away ahead. If Ellie was to win, she would get the 1 point for the team, which would put Great Britain 2 points ahead of Team Italy. And it's another hit for Ellie Seward of Great Britain, with Jessica Rossi following on, hitting her straight target, but she is still trailing by 1 target. So the first athlete in this individual duel to reach 6 points will be the winner. And we have 2 targets at 2 points. So, oh, it's a miss. It's a straight target miss for Ellie. So this puts the 2 athletes even at the moment. If they even, they'll share the points, which would mean they're carrying on. Ellie Seward currently is leading by 2 points. She's on 4 points to Jessica Rossi's 2 points. If the points are split, they will get 1 point each. And it's another miss. If I was the coach, I would take a timeout, which each athlete gets a timeout and a VAR review call. Come on, Ellie. So Jessica Rossi is shooting her 4th target. She has 1 miss in this series and she hits that. So she has 3 hits out of 4 to Ellie's 2 hits out of 4. 1 last target to go in this series. And we are seeing Marco Michele on the screen there. And Ellie hits her last target out. Now it's down to Jessica. If Jessica hits this, she will get the 2 points, which will put the athletes on equal points. And she does. So we now have both Ellie Seward of Great Britain on 4 points and Jessica Rossi on 4 points as well. So very, very close match. Neither of the athletes wants to lose. Jessica starts off this series with a miss. Ellie hits her next target. So 4 targets to go in this series, where we have 2 points at the end of it. And the first athletes to get to 6 points will be the overall winner of this individual duel and will take 1 point for the team. If the scores are tied at the end of the individual, oh, Ellie just misses it. So if the scores are tied, we'll go into a sudden death shoot-off. The anxious teammates watching Jessica Rossi shooting. So Jessica is about to shoot her 3rd target, which she hits beautifully. So she's got 2 hits out of 3, and Ellie is about to take her 3rd shot, and she hits a straight target. So neck and neck, 2 hits each out of 3 targets shot so far. 2 more targets to go. And I'm sure the atmosphere is getting very tense for both of the shooters. Jessica shoots a Beretta shotgun, as you can see on your screens. And it's a miss. So Jessica is down 2 targets, with Ellie Seward of Great Britain following on next. And she hits the next target, so we have 1 target to go. The worst Ellie can do is get 1 point from here. So she can't lose the 2 points. She can lose 1, but not 2. It all depends on the last target. Jessica Rossi hits hers, so she has 3 hits out of 5, with Ellie following on. And she wraps it up. So Ellie Seward beats Jessica Rossi, and she gets 6 points to Jessica's 4 points and claims the one important target for the team of Great Britain. And Great Britain lead this match with 2 points to 0. We will now have the next duel match between Massimo Fabrizi and Matt Coward-Foley. On paper, Team Italy outclass Team Great Britain, but this is shooting and anything can happen. It doesn't matter what you've done before, how well you've shot, anything can happen. It's not like track and field, where if you're only limited to your ability. Here, you can outclass yourself, you can do your personal best at any competition. Age doesn't matter, experience doesn't. It does matter, but it doesn't. Anyone can have the most fantastic shooting competition. Well done, Ellie, celebrating on our screens with the teammates, with Abby and the coach, Marco Michele. So the shooters are just getting ready for their individual match. With Massimo Fabrizio of Italy starting off first, hitting his first target, following on with Matt, who also hits his next target. So the first athlete to get to 6 points will win this individual duel. They will shoot a maximum of 25 targets, 5 series of 5 targets each. There are 2 points at the end of each series, which the winner will get 2 points if the scores are equal, and Matt has just missed 1 target. If the points are equal, they will split the 2 points and take 1 point each. And the first one to get to 6 points will win the individual duel. So 2 targets have been shot, and a straight target miss for Massimo, which I wouldn't have expected, but under pressure anything can happen, and this is a highly pressured match, head to head, something we've never done before. We do have shoot-offs, but our matches are not conducted as head to head, so this makes this, in my opinion, very interesting. Lots of stress for the shooters, but interesting for the viewers. So the athletes are head to head at the moment. There's not much between them. 2 hits out of 3 each, with 2 targets to go, and the 2 points at the end of this series waiting to be taken by either one or both of them. So 3 hits out of 4 for both of our athletes. The last deciding target to see which way the points go. Team Great Britain are leading at the moment with 2 points to Italy's 0 points. So Team Italy need to win this individual duel to stay in this competition. And it's a hit for Massimo, who finishes with 4 targets out of 5. And so does Matt. So the athletes from Great Britain and Italy are going to share the 2 points. So it's Matt on 1 point and Massimo on 1 point as well. And we carry on with the second series of 5 targets, which Matt is going to get us on the way shortly. And he hits his first target out, with Massimo following on with a hit as well. So 4 targets to go, 2 points at the end of this series, and the first athlete to get to 6 points will win this individual duel. The weather conditions are slightly, it's fairly windy, although the targets are not affected from what I can see for trap. But the wind is fairly strong and it's keeping the temperatures slightly cool. So not as ideal as what we had yesterday, but still pretty good for the time of the year. So it's neck and neck. Matt has just hit his third target out, with Massimo about to shoot his target, and he hits it as well. So 3 targets each, 3 hits each out of 3 so far. 2 more targets to go. And it's a hit, a left-handed target for Matt. As you can see, the shooters are shooting flash clays, which are more visible, easier to see hits or misses. So the last target, which will decide if we're going to split the 2 points. And it's a perfect 5 out of 5 for Matt Coward-Hawley of Great Britain, with Massimo Fabrizi of Italy following on with a perfect 5 out of 5 as well, which means we split the 2 points between them, and both of the athletes are on 2 points each. Just to remind you that the first athlete to get to 6 points here will take the win from this individual duel and will be awarded the 1 point their team desperately needs. Team Italy need to win this individual duel to stay in the match, and Team Great Britain would like it to wrap this match up. They only need 1 more point to win this competition, claim the gold medal and the cash prize of €10,000. The losing team, who will be in the silver medal position, who will still get the silver medal, will also get €7.5. So 2 targets shot, and both shooters are neck and neck. 2 hits out of 2, 3 more targets to go. Matt is 28 years of age, and Massimo Fabrizi is 42. But as I said earlier, it doesn't matter what age you are in shooting. It makes no difference to the scores, to the experience, to how well or how badly you shoot. This is the beauty of our shooting sport. And there's Abby, Aaron, Ellie watching on and supporting Matt, hoping he's going to bring them this point without Abby having to go out and shoot. So 3 target shots so far, and it's a no target for Massimo, who has to start his preparation for the shot again. And we can see at the bottom of our screens the Italian team and the coach Marco Conti. So 4 hits for Massimo Fabrizi of Italy, and we have to wait to find out what Matt does on his 4th target, as he's just had a no bird and he has to start again. And he hits his target. So 4 hits out of 4 for both athletes. 1 target to go. The pressure is climbing up. There's not much in this individual duel. Not much separates the 2 athletes. And Massimo shoots another perfect 5 out of 5 targets. And can Matt follow this as well? And Matt does. So the 2 athletes have just hit 10 out of their last 10 targets, and after this series they share the 2 points again with Matthew Coward-Howley of Great Britain on 3 points, and Massimo Fabrizio of Italy on 3 points as well. You can see the tense expressions of the Italian team's faces. They desperately need a win from Massimo. They need that point to stay in the match, otherwise they are out and the gold medal match will be finished. And it's a hit for both of our athletes, who are head-to-head, really closely fought match. So 2 points at the end of the 5 targets in this series. Matt has hit 2 out of 2 targets, and Massimo has just had a no bird. He's got 1 hit to his name, waiting to shoot his second target to see if he will be still equal. No. And he misses a straight target. So Matt currently is 1 target ahead with 3 targets to go. But it's early days, 3 targets. Anything can happen. So Matt hits his 3rd target out. The one thing here, you can miss your series, you can lose your series, you can miss a few targets, but with every series you start from scratch, you start from nil, so you can always catch up, as long as you can get your head around and sort it in time. But it's good. Just because you miss a few targets doesn't mean you're going to be out. You always have the opportunity to catch up, which is not something we're used to having in our individual or even finals. If you miss a few, you're usually out, but here you have a chance. Unfortunately for Massimo, he's missed 2 targets now in this sequence, and Matt has also just missed a target. So Matt has hit 3 targets out of 4. Oh, and that's another miss for Massimo, so 3 misses in a row. So Matt is going to win this sequence and he will claim 2 points, which will put him ahead of his Italian competitor. So Matt is on 5 points to Massimo's 3 points. I'm surprised the team hadn't called the timeout. Maybe Massimo Fabrizio doesn't need it or doesn't like to have timeouts, but possibly would be good to distract Matt. Who knows? So the athletes have shot 20 targets, and this is the last series of 5 targets, which Massimo must win. He must win to stay in this individual match. If the scores are equal after the 5 targets, we will go into a sudden death shoot-off. If the athletes are even after the 5 targets, Matt will get the 1 target, because they will, not 1 target, the 1 point, because they will share their 2 points, and this will hand Great Britain the win and the 1 point they need to win the gold medal match. So 2 hits each at the moment for both of our athletes, so not much separating them. 3 more targets to go, and 2 points are waiting to be awarded at the end of this series. So 3 hits for Massimo and 3 hits for Matt. 2 targets left. So really for Massimo, he needs to keep hitting the targets, and he needs Matt to miss to have a chance of staying in the competition. But he does his job well, he hits his target, but he cannot influence his competitor. And they're neck and neck on 4 hits out of 4, with the last target in this sequence, and Massimo clears his 5 targets out of 5, and it's down to Matt to see if he takes Great Britain to their win. And he does. Matt wins this individual duel with 6 points to 4, and he gets the 1 point, which puts Great Britain on 3 points to Italy's 0. Well done, Great Britain. I hope you enjoy your gold medals and the 10,000 euros you're going to get. It was well worth travelling for. Well done to Team Italy as well for a very closely fought individual matches. They will walk away with the silver medal and 7,500 euros between them. I know Massimo is going to be very disappointed. 3 of the sequences he hit them all, just had a bit of a bad luck. Oh, you can see all the bugs flying around on your screens. So well done to all the athletes, to all the trap shooters who travelled to this competition, to the European Champions League. The trap competitions have now all finished. We will have the skeet gold medal match to come at 15:45. I hope you will be able to join us. There will be more exciting shooting going on. This is Team Italy in 2nd place. You can see Jessica Rossi on your left, Massimo on your right, Mauro wearing the white cap, and Silvana Stanco was between Jessica and Mauro. And we will get to see the winning team shortly. Okay, we're just seeing some of... Okay. We're seeing some of the highlights from the individual match between Matt and Massimo. So thank you so much to everyone for joining us here in at the Pampas shooting range in Osijek. We hope you will be able to join us later for the skeet gold medal match. Well done to Team Great Britain for winning the gold medal in trap. Well done to Team Italy for winning their silver medal. And it's goodbye from me till later. Thank you and goodbye.